that built that channel from scratch, I see the monitoring data and I know what these viewers want to see. Like I go through the settings. I see what these viewers need to see, and then I'm basically coming out with a new way where my way required me to give credit to the owners, because if I don't give credit to the owners, then that would make it seem like I'm a target, and then that would make the owners want to target my videos, take it down, and strike me. So I came out with this way to where I came out with this new method, and it's required. And I told myself, you got to give owners to the credit, no matter if you're using their videos. Some of them's nice enough, and some of them's nice enough to let them use the footage, but you got to start giving them credit. And I made that in my new method. So every time I get a clip, for now, what I got to do is get the link to it to get the owner credit, you know? To give the owner credit, because the owner, you got to think, the owner worked hard for that footage. I think the owner worked hard for it, and realistic, bro. Like, I want to see the real. There's a lot of these fucking coaches in this game. They don't know shit. Get them out of here, bro. So I be like, bro, there's a lot of these fake coaches that think they come in the game. They don't know the if, ands, why, this reason in the script. All they know to do is fucking gossip. I'm like, bro, now it's time for him to go. Like, every time I see a coach video, all he's doing is gossiping. He's not telling you the meaning behind the script, the meaning why this video got the views it got. But yeah, so let's go to Brim's video. We can react to it. We will react to it off this other PC that I'm on, and we'll see that. Yeah, but it's gonna be the same exact shit. Literally stuff I already told my clients, all my people, bro. I know what I'm talking about.
With this video, I'm gonna show you that it is completely false and how you can do it as well. So I have a strategy for 6 months straight with me, or if like an evergreen, you're pretty much gonna carry the.
Like, you gotta know the lawyer barrier entries, and you gotta know the reason behind it. And you don't go in no niche where it requires you showing your face. Where this is faceless. You don't do that shit over here.
Video, you really don't need any editing skills, because the main thing with these, but for the most part, as long as you slap some kind of commentary and editing over anything, you can pretty much monetize. And the reason I know this is because I've pretty much done a channel in all.
Commentary can be about literally anything. Drama, trending, movie, TVs, news, current, social media, airstyle. But they're good. You're right. But the thing is, bro, you gotta go into a niche where there's audience out where you will know if that niche will gain 10 million views. Not every niche is hitting 10 million views. Like, your video's gonna get view jailed, and it's gonna probably take you more than 6 months. But I know that this niche alone right here, it got the Lord of Barrier to hit that 10 million views. Because I know that the hook, whatever the hook was, I could improve it. So if this hook didn't work for this one, it's cool. We could just improve the next one. We could put that on the checker so AI don't rewrite us the same hook.
All of the things listed right here, I've pretty much done commentary in every single thing possible, and I'm still creating commentary channels in these categories today. And tying back to the point of basically you're just going over things that have already gone viral. That's why the algorithm loves it so much, is because commentary shorts have such a high watch time. Because again, you're literally just adding value to things that have already gone viral. As long as you know how to make controversy.
Alright, hold up, chat. Hold up. Let me switch this over. I want to listen to what Brim's saying, and we're gonna listen to it. But I'm pretty sure he's telling y'all everything I told y'all, bro. Literally everything, bro. But yeah, so let me listen to it. Let me plug this over here. Let me plug this in up there. It's basically everything I mentioned, though. Bro, it is. It's basically everything I mentioned, though.
Controversial takes or make people question what they already know. You're pretty much guaranteed to have a decent watch time at the. Pretty much the main point of this video and how you're going to be able to actually go viral and be able to be successful in commentary. And this isn't just for the commentary niche. This pretty much goes for any niche in general. Obviously, from what I just said before, oversaturation isn't really a thing. Yes, everybody's doing broad commentary, but nobody's dominating every single sub niche with niches you can possibly think of when starting out on shorts. But this guy has literally gotten 30 million views in his first, 8 videos. In fact, his very first video got 3 million, and then his next one got 19 million views. And I'm going to show you what the videos look like in a second, but basically they're just like this really funny breakdown of fights that happen in sports.
On the Cowboys quarterback's jersey to illustrate the difference.
What I wanted it to be, it's the exact, pretty much or more views per day when I upload. Because again, this is pretty much free sauce. This channel is brand new. If you want to copy this style of content and make a channel like this, you can probably go viral right now if you act on what I'm about to show you. So after you pick your niche and figure out what you want to do, there's
you
really
need to look at the
only 5
branding
steps
and
that
look
you
at
have
the
to follow
scripting.
when you want to make
The
a new
ideas,
channel.
and you need to know the structure. He didn't fucking tell you. And you need to know the branding behind the script structure will work, because every niche has a different script structure, script out to it. Like NFL, tennis, soccer, every niche has a different script meaning to it, bro.
And for the most part, it really only is ChatGPT and Claude doing most of the work for this channel. So the first thing, obviously, you need the branding. So I usually just go into ChatGPT and I literally just type in a prompt like this. It basically just says, I'm creating a channel in this niche and give me simple short names. Here's my competition. And once you do that, you can literally just press enter and it'll literally just give you a list. That's how I do it. Branding in this case really doesn't matter. I've never seen it like really affect views or anything. I do recommend you use an actual like clean, simple name. So if you do end up blowing up and people want to share your videos or end up like talking about you, you know, they'll remember your name. So luckily for us, these ones are really easy to do. You can literally just find these on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever you want. You can also just do this. You can go on TikTok or YouTube or whatever and just look up NFL Flights 2025 and it'll pretty much give you a bunch of highlights and videos that already have a bunch of them combined. So you already have like a bunch of source material to work with. And then from there, you can pretty much just clip them and edit them yourself. Once you find a video that you want to use for your commentary short, now you obviously have to deal with the script writing. This is where a lot of people struggle with and a lot of people drop the ball, and it's a reason why they never get views is the script. I need you guys to pay attention really closely here because I'm going to show you exactly how to be able to write scripts. Just like find the transcript, you have to go to description and it would be right here. But obviously this is actually play the video in like the normal YouTube player. You can just press show transcript or a really simple prompt and say use this transcript as a template for new scripts for me, and then all I'm going to do is just paste the script in here, press enter, and it'll analyze it really quickly, and then we can base our next ideas off this script. Once you do that, you can literally just type in exactly what you want for your video. To make it as accurate as possible, you want to do names and kind of like talk about what event it was. So for mine, I said Jalen Carter from the Eagles spitting on Dak Prescott. That happened a couple months ago at the beginning of the season, and then from there, it'll literally give you an exact script in the exact style of the channel that we just looked at, and we can literally just now copy this and paste this into any voiceover we want to. So now that we're in 11 Labs, all I did was just copy and paste the script. I actually shortened it a little bit because I felt it was a little bit too long, but I'm just using Jessica as one of my favorite voices. It sounds the most realistic, and it's also a female. There's plenty of different voices you can use in 11 Labs. This is just the one that I use the most. And as you so obviously the first Claude. So now that we're in Claude, I'm just going to use a really simple prompt. Shorts player, it's not there. So all you want to actually do, now that we're in 11 Labs, all in 900 characters. So you can keep doing this on a free space or like, you know, breaths being taken, but characters, so you can keep doing this on a free plan very easily. I'm just going to use CapCut because it's what most people have and it's probably the easiest to use. Gonna go to ratio in the corner right here and just make sure it's 9:16, so that way it's vertical for shorts. So to make sure your video is as good as possible, you want to focus on engagement, you want to make sure that there's good retention editing, and you want to also make sure that it's very fast paced but not too overwhelming. So usually with the voiceover, there's going to be a lot of dead space, so you literally just want to cut all that out and make sure that there's no dead space or like, you know, breaths being taken between sentences, and that usually helps the pacing with your video a lot better, and you don't have to like over edit it. But once you do that, it's pretty much just dragging and dropping your clips and making sure they're scaled to the right size, and then just kind of editing it to show what you're talking about. So I'm going to do that really quickly, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like after I cut everything and position everything. So once you put all your clips together, it should look something like this. Let me move my camera. It should look something like this. Just cut up the clips, and you also have the voiceover underneath. And this is what we have so far without any subtitles.
Jalen Carter noticed something concerning about Dak Prescott's positioning on the field, so he decided to walk over and have a friendly chat with him about field etiquette. Prescott, being the helpful teammate he is, casually spat in the general direction of the Eagles' defense to demonstrate proper hydration techniques during injury timeouts.
I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. The script is pretty much exactly what I wanted it to be. It's the exact same tone and style of our competitor, and we just used a different clip. So again, we're still being original, and again, you can even do this in a different sport if you wanted to. Obviously, this is doing really well in American football, but you can't do it in like traditional football. I'm sure that would do really well if you did it in traditional football. Again, this is free sauce. Whoever sees this first, you can literally run it up right now and just copy what I'm doing. But obviously, it's not done yet. We just have to add some auto captions. It's really easy. You just go up to the top right here. It'll be right at the top with auto captions. Just press generate, and you can literally just generate everything for your voiceover. Once it generates everything, you can just pick whatever font or color you like. I like to use something that's clean and easy to read. Then once you do that, just go to animation. You can pick anything you want. Again, just pick something simple. I like to do a simple zoom in. But once you pick everything everything out, it should look something like this.
Jalen Carter noticed something concerning about Dak Prescott's positioning on the field, so he decided to walk over and...
Now all we're gonna do is just add some finishing touches. I'm just gonna add some music and like some arrows and circles. So really quickly, I just added some arrows and some sounds, and that's literally all I did. I just found the music he was using, I added it on, and I also just put like 2 or 3 arrows and circles, and this is the final product.
Concerning about Dak Prescott's positioning on the field. Recognizing this as an educational moment, felt it was important to show Prescott a more direct approach to the technique. So he delivered a teaching demonstration by spitting directly on the Cowboys quarterback's jersey to illustrate the difference between general direction and precision targeting. The referees immediately appreciated Carter's commitment to player education and rewarded him with an all-expenses-paid trip to the locker room before he could even participate in his first defensive snap.
That's it. That's literally the whole process. So I'm just gonna add some music and like some arrow captions. It's really easy. Just
do everything I told them about, the whole method.
The top right here. It'll be right at the top with auto captions. Just all I have to do is simple zoom in. But once you pick everything out, it should look something and easy to read. Then once you do that, just go to animation. You can pick anything you want. Again, just pick something simple. All I have to do is simple zoom in. But once you pick everything out, it should look something like this.
Jalen Carter noticed something concerning about Dak Prescott's positioning on the field, so he decided...
Well, you want to the right size, and then just kind of editing it to show what you're talking about. So I'm going to do that really quickly, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like after I cut everything and position everything. So once you put all your clips together, it should look something like this. Let me move my camera. It should look something like this. You just cut up the clips, and you also have the voiceover underneath, and this is what we have so far without any subtitles.
Jalen Carter noticed something concerning about Dak Prescott's positioning on the field, so he decided to walk over and have a friendly chat with him about field etiquette. Prescott, being the helpful teammate he is, casually spat in the general direction of the Eagles' defense to demonstrate proper hydration techniques during injury timeouts.
I mean, exact same tone and style of our competitor, and we just used a different clip. So again, we're still being original, and again, you can even do this in a different sport if you wanted to. Obviously this is doing really well in American football, but you can do it in like traditional football. I'm sure that would do really well if you did it in traditional football. Again, this is free sauce. You just go up to that. This is free sauce. Whoever sees this first, you can literally run it up right now and just copy what I'm doing. But obviously it's not done yet. We just have to add some auto captions. It's really easy. You just go up to the top right here. It'll be right at the top with auto captions. Just
I got y'all with the baseball method tomorrow, chat. I got y'all with the baseball method. Since Brim did the NFL one, I got y'all with the baseball one.
press generate, and you can literally just generate everything for your voiceover. Once it generates everything, you can just pick whatever font or color you like. I like to use something that's clean and easy.
Oh, you went crazy right here.
To do that, just go to animation. You can pick anything you want. Again, just pick something simple. I like to do a simple zoom in. But once you pick everything out, it should look something like this.
Jalen Carter noticed something concerning about Dak Prescott's positioning on the field, so he decided to walk over.
Now, all we're going to do is just add some finishing touches. I'm just going to add some music and like some arrows, and I just found the music he was using. I added it on, and I also just put like 2 or 3 arrows and circles, and this is the final product.
Concerning about Prescott, a more direct approach to the technique. So the locker room before he could even participate.
Just below it, but yeah, any niche you want. As long as you sub niche down to a specific topic, you can.
Yeah, Cherry, I see all these channels. He's running all these channels just like me.
Literally make your channel all about that, and you can become the entire audience. And I literally just showed you that you can do it completely for free or with very cheap tools. The content is really simple to make, but despite that, 99% of people watching this video will not do anything about it. If you are that 1% and you want to hop on the niche that I just showed you, you can probably get ahead of everyone else that's trying to start right now. But if you still need help figuring this shit out, I will do it with you and for you in the Wi-Fi Money Accelerator program. The waitlist is below and it's completely free, but for the people already in my paid community, I will be giving away some free calls and free spots, so that kind of absolutely free. So if you
But yeah, so chat. Basically, what the main focus is, we know how many. So what I want to go back over is, no, when you run in a military channel, you gotta know the reason why what the audience wanted. We go to Martyr and I check that when I'm as consistent, but I want to see first like when I'm looking for more outliers. I look for Martyr and very high, but I gotta stay away from Navy right now. Navy, the competitors after me, they've been copyrighting this channel, but like I said, bro, is you don't let copyright stop you, bro. There's a lot of these coaches that went through it too. Like, it come with the game. When you run in Faceless channels, it'll come with you getting videos taken out. But the only good thing you could do, though, is give credit. Give credit to the owners. Give credit in the description like I did. So, a few hours ago, basically what I did was, I came over and I believe I edited this on live. So, I edited this whole video on live. And I believe, so when I make this video, I got all the URLs, and I gave like Gemini the URLs and told him to give credit. And Gemini made me a description where it says, credit the fair use and original creators who created this clip of the footage, and they did that. So, yeah, so as long as we give credit and we say no made for kids, and we know the category, so for this part we go to yes, and then we want to highlight that as yes. And then for this part, we put on education only, education or entertainment. Those are the only things we'll use for this channel, or sciences and technology. But for this part right now, that's for other niches. So for this part, we're using education for this because it equals to a higher RPM. And yeah, so we're using education, but when the RPM like highs up for the shorts, then the RPMs will go up. But yeah, so we know that we go to analytics and we see like that the script structure didn't work. So next time what we could do is we could make a stronger script structure, and we could see out of the, like, I could stay as consistent with this one. So you know the meaning of, I made the legal road trick right here. Instead of making soldiers, I could find more competitors. Like I could go to Battle Minds, so I could go to one of my competitors' channels, and I could like find more ideas and ideate with the niche tools. What I mean, ideation is like keyword research. You want to look for low competition keywords. Like when we're doing niche research. So let me lower my camera a little bit. Alright, so yeah, when we're doing niche research, we gotta go through the channel itself, and then we gotta go through all this video. So you want to find like all the most popular vids, and you'll see like the latest most popular one. Whatever the latest one is most popular, like this would be. So we got 100K, 300K. So we see right here, Great Bennett. So what I like to do for the sake of it is, I probably told you our method. I like to so for this title right here, we could drag this over to Gemini. So what I mean by Gemini, bro, I either use a strategy, but we're gonna start since the thing is, what I said on Twitter, we're gonna start using Pinterest. We're gonna start using YouTube search, clip search, and we're gonna basically yeah, because I told y'all how we're going to get these viral videos. Like, my goal is me to make these videos and get these channels where you get it to. Like, I build channels up. I do this for a living. I build channels up to millions of views. Could even turn into billions. Billions with the working strategies I put out. So, yeah, all the growth strategies, like, all the people on Twitter, they probably might not understand it, but they don't know that I'm a coach. I'm actually a professional coach. I'm here to make these videos viral. I'm not here to play no fucking games. I'm here to get this channel where they gotta get it to, and then I get ghosts. After the channel start to take off, I get ghosts. Like, I'm gonna build this shit up. I ain't gotta really sit here and do on stream. When I build this channel up, this military channel with 10 million views, and I hope so, but when I build it up, I could get a little break. So if I wanted to, all I gotta do is go to my Pinterest. And I got the whole fucking Pinterest. I got the whole fucking YouTube. We use YouTube as clip search, and we use Instagram. We got all this. So if I wanted to, I go to this. I type in military, so I look for what I need. And I can sign in right here. And you see right here, yeah, and I sign it right here, and then you see right here for the, so I go to, man, then there's a lot of military cups, so there's a lot of military cups, so I search through here, and there's more military, and I can start taking the images, and I can turn the images into moving videos. With the image, the video tags of some Google, like, there's so many ways we could do it with AI. AI is so legit. Like, if I want to go to here, if I want to go to this, I could find, like, videos, I could find images. Like, there's so many good ways we could do it, bro. Like, so many powerful, like, if I wanted to, I go to military videos, or I can even use Reddit clips, and I could start dragging these like these footage over to Gemini, and ask Gemini like to create me a script with it. Like, you see, there's different footage. So if I wanted to, for this one, I could drag this clip over to Gemini. So all I gotta do is copy the URL of it, and then paste it over to Gemini. But shit. So like I say, they think I'm up here to play games, bro. I make viral videos, bro. Like, my channel alone has over 18 million views. I'm growing another one at over. My goals. I'm probably about to have like probably 17, probably 15 with over 10 million views. 10 million views, and I want to grow one channel to over 1 billion, like commentary, with the proven strategies. And then I got the ways to where I get the competitor's transcript and I drag it onto AI, and then I analyze this transcript and see why did they get the views it did. Like, if we go to right here, refresh lifetime, my main got over 18 million views. This is real timing right now. Real time, my main got over 18 million views, and I'm growing this channel alone right here to almost 10 million views. I'm growing this channel alone right here to 10 million views. So yeah. So if I want to find out the new idea, you see, let's go to here, refresh lifetime, 100,000. So I'm growing it from 100,000 to 10 million views, and I know the ways to do it. So yeah. So for this one right here, All I gotta do, and you see that YouTube says right here in the guidelines, you're allowed to use other people's. You see right here, it says what do we allow? We go to monetization policies right here, inauthentic content. What do we allow? What do we allow? We look for most thing. We look for forward guidelines, and we go to inauthentic content. They have reused content, and then we look through it right here. What do we allow? What do we allow? What content that values clips of moments where favorite videos edited together with no narrative. That means clips where you took from the internet where you're not adding a commentary to it. And they said, what we allow for this? It says content that values, and then they scroll up, what we allow to monetize. Using clips or critical reviews, a scene where you add in a written dialogue, voiceover, replace of a sports tournament of the competitor where they are successful. It says reactions to the videos where you commentate over the video, original audio. It says edited footage where you add your own storyline and commentary to it. It says edit footage or remixes or shorts like adding original content or from songs from original library, or adding significant audio or segments, or like basically putting your own commentary into it. But make sure you give credit to the competitors, because if the competitors, they could always come and remove your videos. They get jealous and they come with the game. Like through the years, I'm probably going to blow up more than 10 short channels that already probably 10 million views with the growth strategies I got with the methods. Like I told my chat about the methods, and I told my chat like how they gotta analyze other competitors, because if they don't analyze the script structure, they won't know ways to go viral, and other videos will fail and flop and get like 52 views, low views. They won't make it to the algorithm. They won't even go in the test feed or the test feed. Yeah, so it says edited footage where you add audio into it, the effects on top of the reused content that demonstrates like what's happening sustainable, what's happening like in the footage. That's unique to the channel. As long as you got, like, what Battle Man do? Battle Man has an edit. We click on one of his videos, bro. We open up one of his videos. It's just storytelling, commentary. Why
are soldiers taught to pee on their own radios to call for help? You see, when troops got stranded behind enemy lines, their radios would die just when they needed them most. Standard
it's 33 seconds.
Or fail
yeah, you see it's 33 seconds, so he basically is doing what I already told y'all. Mute the clips, put the commentary over it, and he literally did a strategy, and he blew up his channel to almost. So if I want to get vidIQ, and if I want to install vidIQ, I can install vidIQ for this window. So vidIQ. And I can install a vidIQ extension. I can always do that, like right here. It just really depends on your script structure, bro. If you don't follow everything I tell you I do, y'all won't succeed. Like, you gotta know, every niche has a different script structure to it, and then you gotta know what script style works for a niche, and I'll tell you ways to analyze that using AI, so I'm able to analyze the competitors and see like what script structure works. So we basically go to extensions. We basically install extensions, install Chrome extension. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting my dreads cut. I want to get a haircut like the gurus got, the regular haircut. So I want to be a regular guy. Like, I fit in with them, bro. I'm a white boy, a whitey. I fit in right with them, bro. Like, I hate having these dreads. I'm cutting them off. Oh yeah, so I basically use Romero scripts to help me study the competitors' videos, analyze their scripts and see why it went viral like the way it did. I want to know the meaning behind it, the why, the with, the ifs, I want to see why did they get these many views. Was it the script structure, the visuals on the screen, the music, the sound effects? Why did they get the amount of views it pulled? Like, why did it go viral so much? That's what I want to know. So that's what I do with the script structure when I'm analyzing competitors' videos. I want to see like the real meaning behind this video. Like, why did they get these views? Why did they pull this amount? Because I could use these strategies to build like 10 other short channels for the future. Like, I'm gonna probably have like more than 15 channels, and we know ways to analyze it, and we know the ways to hire the editors on Upwork and then Fiverr, and then yeah. So, and I'm out here. Y'all don't gotta book a coaching call with me. Y'all could do that with Stefan. Stefan do that. I don't do that. I handle that over here. I'm only here to coach y'all to put y'all in the right direction to make these viral videos. I don't have a course where y'all could buy a course or a school. Ramiro and Stefan have a course where y'all could do that, but Stefan has it where you could start booking a call with him. Booking a call and calling him in and like asking questions about YouTube. But I'm just over here like coaching y'all, putting y'all in the right direction. And like I'm gonna tell y'all like to know, we're gonna basically do it on this live. We're gonna find out of all these competitors' viral ideas. We're gonna go through and analyze this script, and we're gonna see the meaning why this video went viral the way it did. Like, was it the curiosity on the thumbnail? Was it the channel itself? What made this video so viral? And then we just go to a transcript down. We could start. I got a method to where I could get the I could start dragging the URLs over to Gemini, so when I'm doing clip searching, I could ask it for, or tell give me like what the searching in Pinterest for clips. So if I want to mix in other clips and I want to make my own clips for prompts for Sora, like there's many ways we could do it, bro. And the meaning behind these viral videos is I figure out the secret to this shit. It don't be the visual. Sometimes the visuals, but the meaning behind it, how they get these views, is it's the script itself. If the script is not good, if the script don't align what's happening on the screen, bro. If your script is bad, bro, you can get low views. You get bad AVD, average percentage view. Your shit won't go nowhere, bro. If your script's bad, and I learned that having a good script is the main focus is what you need to worry about to get this viral video. Like, if we're going to go to here, I'm going to basically tell y'all my strategy. So, yeah, I'm going to tell y'all my strategy. And I'm probably going to edit it short this live. We got CapCut on this computer, right? I might fuck around and use my other computer and use the computer I'm on. Instead of having to switch, I don't want to use my main computer. I might just use this one and show y'all how to edit over here. Alright, so basically like this, so basically what I do is I go through all these titles. And I go through, so whoa.
Welcome to vidIQ. If you're watching this...
Alright, so we install vidIQ, right? Alright, we got vidIQ over there on this computer. Alright, so basically what I do is I'll go over there. I'll go to view your channel. And then what I'll do is I'll go to this title right here. I'll click this.
It's called Jungle Style.
And I can see this for any short, and this is what I use to make viral shorts, to build shorts up that millions of views. This is what I did for my main channel. I basically check the views per hour, and whatever, like if I go to a competitor's video, I'll check the views per hour, and I'll see like where the views started at before this short blew up. Like this one, B12 right here. All I gotta do is check the views per hour for this one.
Why does the B50? Why does the?
But it's important you stick to one angle. Like instead of me sticking to the next angle, I could know what angle I stick to. So what title angle? So you probably ask me, oh bro, what do you mean title angle? So let's go to here. Let's copy all this metadata over there.
It's called.
Yeah, so let's copy all this metadata over there. Alright, so let's go to this. I'm gonna open up a new chat so I can show y'all what I mean. Like there's so many ways how we do it. Alright, so let's go to here. Let's go to Gemini. And I just basically, this is how I analyze any competitor's transcript. And I see the ways, like, the meaning behind it. And I really sit with AI, and AI will go through it. Like, this is what I do. So, for the next short right there, all I gotta do is go to military sauce, TayReese military channel sauce. And this is basically my chat. And then all I just do is go to my chat right here. So I believe I launched another chat. So we use CapCut. So all I gotta do is copy my title over, my title metadata. So my title metadata is over there. So let's go to this. Let's go to this. And we just Control Z. We just copy this to. We copy this, I believe, to over here. So we copy this to here, and then it's gonna load. But this is basically I could come up with every single video viral idea, and I can make over 1,000 videos as long as I give credit and be cool. Like some of the owners, or I could see, and there's a way where I'm putting over a method where I'm able to analyze the competitor video and see where you got these clips from. Like where's the source at? There's a method I'm putting together to do that. But yeah, so basically what I could do is drag everything over to here. I'm gonna put everything here. I'm even taking a screenshot. I'm gonna I'm gonna have it come on with me the next idea. Or you know what? There's 3 ways we could do it. We could give it this. We could give it all the data on screen right here. We could just copy over here. So what I mean by copy data, I mean drag your cursor, drag your mouse up there. You drag all of it up there, scroll down. You go to show more, and you scroll all the way. So we'll go all the way down. We'll scroll all the way up. Copy this, and we'll just give this to AI. We'll basically paste this in the Gemini chat, and we're going to have Gemini help us. So then the next thing we got to do is we make another chat right here. So all right, so the next thing we got to do is scroll up. Now we gotta get a prompt. So what I mean by prompt is we come to here, we come to CapCut. We come over and then we scroll over and then we go over to our. His name is Battleman TV. That's the competitor's name. That's what he's named. And then you see subscribe for more troops. And his channels fall behind the format. But if you go to his bio, you see he just says daily entertaining stories about like troops, about military troops. So we scroll down. We could just give AI a screenshot of his channel, his latest videos. And there's 3 ways we could do. We come in here and we could have it like pick out another outlier from this competitor's video, or we could even have AI let us know, should we make a repeatable video to this, or what should we do? All right, so should I make a repeatable video to this, or should I pivot yet, or should I wait and make a similar video to this, or a better hook? And we know I'm gonna give you the hook structure that failed, like got 1K views, so you know that next time we use this way stronger hook than this shit to get more views. And we know that it depends on the script. The visuals. If I'm clip searching using Pinterest or YouTube search or even whatever, we know that where I can search for clips to find the right clips, so I don't have to add in the wrong clips or the wrong scripts and then fuck up the hook, the retention. All right, so basically what we do right here for this part is we come in here, we copy all this part over there. We go to here, we zoom up, to here, we copy this, and we go over here, and then I'm gonna get the transcript. So what I mean by transcript, I come in one of these competitors' transcript, and I go to his most popular, most latest viral video, and that's what I do. And I use a strategy to blow up all my other channels. I'm blowing up all my other channels with millions of views. They ain't gonna be fucking luck. I can show y'all the millions of views right here. Look, yeah. So I got proven viral strategies. So yeah. So we go to here, and we're gonna open up this chart right here, and I'm gonna give him my failed transcript.
People thought U.S. helicopters flew with open doors and
I'm gonna basically go to a YouTube transcript, download it right here. I'm gonna basically get the competitor's transcript and then copy it and then give it the visual on screen, have it make me some of that, way stronger than that. So we get viral videos like from here. So what I'm gonna do is come here, I'm gonna Control V this shot, I'm gonna show y'all, and then I'm gonna give it back to AI. There's a way what I'm finna show y'all what I'm finna do. So I'm gonna basically give it to AI, and I'm gonna have AI make me a prompt to where I could give the Gemini and I could get a way stronger transcript, so we can know it can have the failed transcript and the competitor's transcript, so it can make a transcript directly in that style, or let us know if we should pivot or repeat the strategy again for the other video that failed. So it's just about the hook pace and yeah. So we go to here. Yeah, this is my free course live stream where I'm gonna show you how I'm able to gain 1 million views. Like y'all, there will never be luck no more. So yeah. So we go to here, we paste this, and I basically come over to ChatGPT or whatever, and I just paste this transcript. I paste this transcript here, so I go to here, I backspace it, I copy this transcript, We give it the AI, and I have AI just made me a new prompt. So I have AI give me the prompt, and then we go over there. So make me a prompt. So I'm gonna just tell it. Make me a prompt to this meeting, to this channel, behind this channel. Make me a prompt to where I can give this prompt to Gemini, and I can give you. This is one of the competitors' working transcript, but if I if you could include this transcript, it's working one in the prompt, and then you can include my failed video one that I use that failed, that got over 1K views in the prompt, so it can know that, make something way stronger, so it don't make it like the failed one, make a way stronger hook. But yeah, so I basically come to this, we give it this. We basically copy everything over, and then we're gonna give it like the competitors one. So we gave it the competitors one, and then I'll basically give it a space. I'll say my failed one. So I'll just copy all my metadata over on screen. So this is what I basically do to blow up my channels that escape 0 views every time. So to make sure if the one video fell, I just told it that it fell at 1K views, so we could get a stronger hook for next time. So we go to here and we told that it fell at 1K views. Like YouTube it's a game where you're gonna live and learn. You learn. Some videos ain't gonna pass the mark where you wanted to get the amount of views, which is cool. And you just gotta improve the next time the hook, the pacing of the hooks. We go to Control C. We go to this. Like there's no secret to it, for real. We go to Control V, and we see it was that exact video. Then we just copy everything to the screen. When what I like to do too is I like to just send it over the competitor's URL. I like to send it over the competitor's URL. Alright, so we go to here, and I'll have it just make me a prompt. So I'll say, make me a prompt to give to Gemini. Alright, so I'm gonna make it a prompt, and then what it's going to basically do is make me a prompt to where I give it to Gemini, and then I come right back over to the competitor's channel. And I go on screen. Everything on screen we're about to copy, so I'm gonna show you. So, or you can use a YouTube scraper. That stuff works too. But yeah, so what we basically do is we come to this. We come to latest, and we just copy all this metadata over we see on screen. All this metadata over like 3 million views. We copy all this metadata over we see on screen, and we're gonna basically just copy it over to Gemini. We're gonna basically copy it over to Gemini. We're gonna have Gemini like with the help of Gemini. So everything on this channel, we're gonna just fucking copy it over. So that way Gemini can know it could go through it and it can make things easier. So I'll go to the bottom part. And I'll just say the competitors outliers. So I'll basically Control V and on. Yeah, it just depends on what you're really making videos on, you know. Alright, so we go to that, and we just Control V that, and then what it's gonna do is we come back over to here, and we're gonna copy this prompt over. So we're gonna basically copy the prompt over to here, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna click enter. It's gonna go through the competitors. It's gonna let us know what will work for our channel for the next video. Or if you want to stop it, we can always stop it, and when we can ask it. So I could say go to the top, and I'll say let us know what will work for the next video. So you basically scroll up, and like I said, the help of Gemini. So I'll basically come in here and I'll ask it. So and my bad. So I'll basically come over my channel. I'll go to view channel, and I'll just copy all the metadata we see on channel. So this is my channel, right? You see TayReese, Combat Mountain with TayReese, right? We did everything right. We didn't fail at all. It's just the script and the editing. We use CapCut. Everybody use CapCut to go viral, so there's really no secret to it for real. They use CapCut and captions and Brimlet. They shows all everything. So we scroll over. We go to the top there here, and we just we paste everything we see on screen. And then what I basically do is come down, scroll down, and I'll basically copy everything right here, copy all this metadata, go to here, and I'll just paste it. And then with the help of AI is going to analyze all the data and let us know. So we're going to let AI do its work, and yeah. And this is how I basically come up with viral titles, viral ideas, and no for a title that won't give me 0 view job, no for a script that will actually work. And I can tell for like clip searching for Pinterest, or we're using Instagram, and then what we just do is we bring the links to them, and we just give credits to all the people we got the clip sources from, just so we don't have to face copyright issues again. And we just put a fair use in. So what I'm basically gonna do is just have it just give me like the script. So it's gonna go through the transcript, and I'm gonna have it like give me the script. So I'm gonna ask it. So for the next video, how do you know if this video won't fail, and how do you know if the script won't fail? This one basically just type it. I'll just tell her let's stay consistent in one angle for now. And after 20 to 30, I'll say after 20 and 30 videos. And I'll ask it, so if I'm using Pinterest. I'm sorry, I'm just typing so quick. Is this too fast, Pinterest or Reddit? Search, starting from hook to payoff. So it's just basically like the script structure, and then we're gonna have it. It's gonna give us a script, and then we basically paste that over to our AI voiceover software. So yeah, so what it's basically gonna do. Let's put that phone in rare. So what it's basically gonna do is gonna give us this transcript, and we see the U.S. Army gave them the advantages of the gear, the soldiers right here. So we basically have the script, and we just tell it to take out the scenes, and you see the titles right here. So you see the daily reason soldiers put the carbon on the boot. So we see that they're telling us to use this for our next idea. So what we basically could do too is we could tell it to remove like the hook, remove every scene right here. So we could just tell it to remove all the scenes. And I basically just rest and repeat this for like every single viral video I make, like every single short viral video I put together, any viral, and it works every single time. So yeah, so I'm coming on stream to tell y'all my actual method, so y'all can stop wasting time. So you see, the U.S. Army gave them the boots. You see, so we start the hook off with this and then we go to the Viet Cong, and we copy the script over to our AI voiceover software. But first thing we want to do too is we want to go to Pinterest. We want to go to Pinterest, and we want to get them the link to Pinterest. So we basically tell them what we do for clip searching. Like I said, GenSpark works, Gemini works. They all work the same. So I'll say for Pinterest. So we basically come in here and I'll say for. I basically just rest and repeat this for every single viral clip, and it works every time. So I'm gonna tell like keywords. Yeah, and then it tells like the sound effects and music, everything we need, the visual on screen. So we just go into dialogue so we can know, like, so we don't waste our time, you know. All right, so we go to this, and you see it says Viet Infinite Patrol 1960s archers, and then we say U.S. Army Palmer, however you say it, and then we got keywords in order, and it says how to structure the visuals. Like we got the overlay. It says the overlay grain black, the clips, and then we say show right here. But we're not going to do all that. So we're going to just use black and white as we usually do that, like we usually do. So we're not going to use all this and stress ourselves out. So yeah. So like I said, so what we basically do is come in here. So we basically come in here and so I'll basically give it a link to my one of my competitors' videos, like one of my competitor videos, and I'll tell it that I want to make it in this exact style. I don't want to do something I can't do. Like you feel me? So what I'll basically do is like have AI. So I'll give it a screenshot. So I'll give AI a screenshot, and I'll tell AI like I want to do my videos like this. So I'll give it a screenshot, and I want to say I want to use the black stroke, the white stroke. And I want to do something easier for me, so I don't stress myself out after to like do this video after the fight through it.
This drill sergeant made us an offer that seemed too good to refuse, but what he didn't tell us made one recruit regret everything. Next morning, while we were getting smoked, the
Alright, so what I'll basically do is give it this screenshot right here. I'll basically
recruit stood to
yeah, so you see the he started this July 7 months ago. So what I'll basically do is show like a screenshot of the competitor's channel. I'll tell that I can only edit in this type of mode. I'm not a pro editor, so you gotta let the AI know so it knows that it don't tell you stuff you can't do. So I'll basically scroll down, we'll copy this to here, and I'll say hi I'm not a pro editor yet. I'm not a pro editor, so I don't really understand some of this stuff. But if y'all got an editor, you can send these notes to your editor like he know how to structure a visual. So we just tell it that we're using CapCut. And then what I like to do too is just give it like a screenshot of my channel, and I'll say this is what I've been editing. I'll give it the URL and a screenshot of my channel so it knows. So I'll just come in here, screenshot it, and then I'll give it over to my channel, and then it'll read through like the metadata. You see the black stroke and the white text, and you see what the competitor do. Like we see competitors do black stroke, white text, and he put shadows like at the bottom of his text. So we get it two screenshots like that, and I say I know to do the black stroke and the white text. So I just basically come over here and I copy everything over to here, and we're just gonna basically do it. It's gonna like go through it and let me know, you know. So this is basically how I get viral video. So you see, and it says add your captions here at the bold font, the luckiest font. It tells everything you see right here. It says the script right here, transforming. It says you're transforming transcript, no filters, just facts, and it gave us like basically this whole script we got. So and we know that what we could do for clip search, and so and it tells the category. It says category. It tells the file name .mp4. We could rename after we're done exporting it. So yeah, we just press and repeat this, and this works like every single fucking time, chat. But the thing is with this, hold up. The thing is with this, there's a lot of jealousy, people in the space. So a lot of competitors don't want to see you win. So guess what we're gonna do? I'm gonna show y'all for this stream how to turn your images into videos. So that way you're not relying on you having to keep using clips from YouTube. You could take already images out there and just turn them into moving videos, and you could use them for like CapCut. That way, and if you wanted to, bro, you could use a few competitors' videos, his clips, use a few clips, and then give credit. I'll say go clips like years old. Like them is a great clips right here. So for this one, we're gonna use this image, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna turn it into a moving video. So we're gonna come over, we're gonna save the image, save it. We're gonna go to image the video. So we're gonna go to here, and we're gonna basically go to a tool, image the video. And it's like there's free tools outside. Like they got Clean, they got Giddy. But for this video, for this stream, we're gonna use Clean. Clean works well, Lumina works well, AI. There's a lot of tools out there we can use, like a lot of great tools. So we just basically sign in right here. Alright, so we just basically sign in right here, and we just basically just drop the video we need, and we tell it that like we want to turn it into the video, so we gotta start creating. You see, it says start creating next, and we can just tell it that we want to turn it into an image of video. You know, so and we could even paste this video right here and give it the prompt, paste the prompt into AI. So yeah, there's 3 ways we could absolutely do it. So we go to here videos, and we give it this, and instead of doing this, so if you want to make things better right here, all we just do is we can use the same chat. We can use the same chat. We can use the same chat. Alright, so chat, all we basically do is go to here, and we basically no. Chat, you know what we're gonna do, chat? We're gonna go to newer chat. So we just basically copy our image to here. And we basically just copy the image to here, and then we just basically tell it that write this out. So whatever AI tool you, so if you're using this tool right here, like getting AI, so we just tell it to make us a prompt. That way, like, we explain what's going on, so we could make a video for our short. So we just go there. I'll say, Make me a prompt to where I could give the my AI program so it can make me a video to what we do for the short. So we can make a video to short, like a moving video, and it could analyze. I want you to analyze this photo right here and make me a prompt to where I could give the prompt to my AI software so it can make me a moving video to this prompt, like everything that's going on right here. So what we basically do, chat, is we come in here and we basically give it over to here and we basically enter it. It's gonna like give us back over a prompt, and we're gonna give the prompt over to the tool so the tool can understand and make the video as well, like what's going on in the image. Alright, so we're gonna create cinematic, create realistic. So we just come over to here, environment, whatever. Yeah, we come over to uniforms like this. Yeah, we come over to here and we go to this, basically like this, and we just copy this over to the tool. Like I said, I could have it like I could tell it make me 15-second thing, whatever. And it knows what to do. The aspect ratio 9:16. So all we just do is come in here, we copy this, we go to the script, and we go there, we paste it. We paste it in. You could buy it if you want, but for me, since this is an educational stream, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it because I'm only up here to coach y'all, and then I'm getting right off. So like I tell y'all, there's a lot of trolls on this profile on this stream. I don't pay them no attention, bro. I'll be honest with you. I don't pay that shit no attention. I ignore them. I'm just here to coach y'all. I'm not up here to play no video games. I stopped playing games years ago after my old channel got banned, and now this is what I do. I coach. I show people ways to grow. I do this for a living now. I don't do all the other stuff no more, bro. Like, I changed a lot. Alright, so yeah, so all we could just do is go to here. We sign into it, or we could use a different account and then use Clean. Like, there's other Gmail accounts y'all probably got. So we'll just use one over here. We'll just use Clean. Yeah, we'll just use Clean. Alright, so what we basically just do is go to here. And like, there's many images and videos tools out there y'all could use. So there's many video tools out there y'all could use. We got a folder right there. Yeah, bro, I don't pay attention to the trolls. Like, I don't even read comments, bro. Nah. I just let them type. They're just getting engagement up for real. The fans. Yeah. Alright, so we go to here, we just sign into it. Alright, so what I like to do too is I like to come there. Yeah, we pasted it. Yeah, here we go. So we just go to here and then we go to like image the video. We go to video, like we got visuals, like we got it right here, or 2. Turbo, 2.1 master. So we're gonna use 2.6. So we come here and we just copy and paste all this right here. This is basically like the prompt. And then we go to here and it's gonna generate. So we want it to be 5 seconds. It's gonna basically make the video. Yeah, so like I said, if you want to, you can get the image, the video. We could try to find a free one right now. That way we can use it. So we go to image, the video, free generation. And there's like a lot of tools out there, but for this part of the video right now, I'm going to try to find us a free one. So y'all don't got to stress about it. So I can see y'all sometime. So we just go to here. We go to create. Yeah, so there's like I said, chat, there's a lot of tools out there y'all can use. Like, there's a lot of great tools, man. Like, we got Nano, Bennett. Like, there's a lot of great ones. So we just go to here, and we go to this, and then we just paste the tool right there. So we paste this, and we can sign in with our Gmail, whatever Gmail y'all got. So we go to upload image. We go to here, and we basically tell like we need the video. So we could basically do the audio, the ratio. We could make the ratio 9:16, like for short range or however you want to do it. Like, we could crop it and have it like make 9:16, and it will make us a 9:16 like video. So this is what I basically do, like, to create the videos for it. And you see it's going to create the image, the videos. So, yeah. So, like I said, you got Store Tool, VO3, and you got images, creates, like, this is basically what we use to create all our viral videos. We basically use these tools. And these tools, like, really help well for it. So, we go to all spaces right here. It's going to basically create it. So, yeah, and if I wanted to for Turbo, well, we could basically do 5 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever, music. We could add in our background music. We could add in Crazy Train, Crazy Love, Blues, Forever. Like, there's many great tones we could do. We could even do Random Seed. We could do keyframe mode. We could do like a lot of it. And there's sound effects. We could say add in sound effects, but we're not going to do that. We're going to use CapCut for that. But yeah, this is a great tool to save us time. There's a lot of free tools. So if you ask me, bro, how do I find image of video? So you go to your Google, type in image of video free generation, and there's like a lot of tools, and you got to go through like different tabs and find a free one. And I'll say don't pay yet. You could pay if you want, but I'll say you try out a free version first before you pay to see if you actually like it. And if you like it, then you can start paying for it. And yes, or you could find out how to make unlimited Gmail accounts for it, template accounts, unlimited accounts for it. But yeah, if you want to try it out for free to see how it works, you could do that. I like to try out tools before I buy it because I don't want to waste my money and buy it, and then I like the tool how the way this shit come out, you know. So we want to try it like this, you see. And you see it came out to be like this, so we zoom it in. The image came out to be like this, so we could basically use this for a short. We could basically download this and we could use this for a short. So you know what? I might just actually edit off this PC. I'm probably not gonna use my main PC. I'm probably gonna use this PC I'm on. I'm probably gonna just edit off this PC. I'm probably not gonna use use this for a short. We can basically download this and we can use this for a short. You see, it's gonna create the image, the videos. So yeah, seconds. It's gonna basically make the video. Use it. So I use CapCut for that. But yeah, so all we just basically do is come in here and we just create a new project, whatever, and then we could just paste the video files in here. Like I said, we could use Pinterest, we could use this clip search method, and we could just do this method right here, and we could basically use this for for the visuals. So it stops us from getting copyrighted. So if you're tired of getting copyright, like the owners sometimes get jealous when they see them views go up and they see you get a lot of views. Like I said, instead of you facing these copyright issues, you could start using image to videos tool. So and you could create unlimited tools and use the method, like. Just to save you so you can start making your own footage so you don't got to worry about them coming through or try to copyright you, bro, you know? So, yeah. And then you basically, like, zoom this up. You can scale this up a bit, scale this up to here. And then you basically move this down a little bit. And, yeah, so we basically, double-click it, we keyframe it, and we zoom it up a bit, and we can zoom it down, and then we can move it, like, to the keyframe part. And then, yeah, so if we want to move it over to the next scene, we move it over to the next scene. So we basically just highlight this right here, and then we start moving it over to there. But yeah, so that's basically really how you do it. So yeah. All right, so for the next part, the next clip we're gonna do for the clip search, next clip. So we're gonna basically come back over to Gemini. Gemini is what I use for the Valve videos. So we're gonna basically come over to next for this. So we're gonna use this part right here. So if we want to get a clip to this, we can basically paste this in TikTok or paste this in Pinterest or paste this in YouTube. And we could just get a competitor credit, and we could just put fair use in the descriptions. I'll basically say use like a clip that's like 9 years ago, like 10 years, cause them clips is like they age well, but make sure you give credit too. Like, you see, there's probably already competitor that already made a video.
Of all the booby traps used during the Vietnam War, one in particular was...
You see, he's making his channel's focused on war. Alright, so we basically just do is we basically come over to here, and we basically, like, get a few clips over it. So if we wanted to, we go to clip downloader, or we can even use Pinterest, or we can even use Google to clip search method. So if you can't find the right methods right here, so always we will basically come over to search. We'll basically get an image, and we would basically turn an image into a video. Or we could just get like a ground image over here, get like an image over here, or we could just paste it like onto our CapCut thing. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. So we basically just download this photo right here, download this photo. Alright, so let's scroll over. Yeah, we're gonna basically go back to our Gemini chat, and Gemini chat is where I keep like all my viral secrets. I got all my viral methods, like how I make viral videos, how I scale them up from zero to millions of views. And like I said, I do this for a living. I grow channels from 0 to millions of views. Could turn into billions too, with the help of AI, the help of Gemini. Yeah, so all I just basically do is come in here, and I basically just scale this up right here, scale this up right here, scale this low right here, scale this low right here, and then what I like to do too is just come in the middle part are keyframes, and I could just basically highlight this and just move it around. I could basically just highlight this part and then start moving it around if I want to move it around in other directions like that, and then move that over to here, and then zoom that into here. I could zoom that part in and there, and then start moving that over to here, and then yeah, like it could basically be like this. So where we watch it, and then it does like a little zoom in, and then zoom right out, and then we're gonna have like where put the text up on the screen and captions. So that's how I like to make my stuff transformative. Then through here, like through these parts right here, I'll just cut this part, split this. So you go to here, split it, cut this, and then you'll basically put like a transition to here. So where it can know that it's transformative now. So we can know that we're not just doing it, we actually transforming it. We're making like different than the original footage. It's all YouTube wants. So yeah, so we basically come in here, and we can like make the duration like 0.2 whatever. And I basically use this strategy like to blow up all my Faceless channels where I can put my face on them. Alright, so yeah, for this part, all we just do is go to here, and we go to this for me and Ramiro and all the other gurus use. We basically use the same strategy. So we go to here, and we but he's not no guru. So we just copy this. He's actually legit. Yeah, he's legit. So we go to here. My boy. Yeah, so we go to here. So we go to CapCut, and then we go to Pinterest. And we go here, and then we just paste this. We paste this to here, and we say boots, and we can say videos. Yeah, we could just find a part with the videos, or we could use the images. That shit works too. Or we could just go to search. We could use a clip search method, and then we will just have to give them credit. We'll just have to give them credit, so they don't strike us down, Because they could always any second strike us down, take our videos down about it. But yeah, so we could just come in here, we could give them credit. We could find a good footage to use. I'll say use one above. So let's see. Yeah, you see right here, this is what he used, and it's 4 months ago, and it's gained 200,000 views. So. Like I said, I'm replicating somebody that already went
Why
out.
do U.S. soldiers hate combat boots even though they're designed for war? The real answer is shocking. Them whenever possible. Boots feel like carrying an extra 8 pounds for no tactical advantage. And even worse, the high heel design actually...
And we know that, we ask it, so what made it viral? The music, the sound effects, or a script. And mainly that made this video to get the views it got was a script. So we just basically, we can even go to Google. Yeah, chat, we go to Google, we can even use the images on Google. So we basically get these shoes right here, and you just use these instead of having to stress over it. So we can make things, like we can just go to here, we say military. And we look for like military boots. So we just basically download this and then we put it there, and then we drag it over to here and then we got it for our clip. So you see we got it there and then we could basically scale it up. So what I mean by scale it up, we come in here, we scale it up, and then what I like to do too is I like to add some type of like filters onto it so it can make like the image really pop out. I add adjustments to it. Like I go to here, adjustments. I go to this and I like to scale this up a bit, and I like to like make this a little bit larger, you know. So I like to go to contrast, whatever the contrast is. I like to add it up. I like to add the sharpens, the contrast, the clarity, and basically like exposure. And this basically like makes it like pop more. So I just basically rest and repeat this part. And I can split this right here. I could basically split this, come in this part, and then I could just zoom this up a bit like right here. And it will like add contrast, and it will like make the image like pop more to make it stand out. And that's basically what I like to do, like to rest and repeat it. And I like to add some blackness up and add a little bit of white, add a bit of shadow, some bit of highlight. We don't want to go too much with it, you know. We don't want to mess it up for the viewers. We can add a little bit of grain, a little bit of fade, yeah. So what I like to do too is get a little like if there's effects where you can add some grain, I like to get some grain and add some grain to it. Yeah, you see, there's some grain where we could just add grain to it, and we could just up it a bit, and we up it to this part a bit. So we go to here and we add some grain into it, and it's like it makes it like stand out. You know, it makes it like stand out. Here you see it's moving. And then you see we did like the zoom in part. And then we added the boots. And for the boots part, so right here for this part, what we could do, we could split this part, and we could like add a transition into it. Like if we want, we could add like a transition into it. Yeah, we could basically split this part, and we could basically go to transitions, and we could basically like, add in a lens flare, whatever we want to add, like a glare, a glow. Like that's basically what we just do for real to make it stand out. So for this part, I'm gonna basically add in a foot splash. So we go to here, foot splash. We go to this, and we turn this down a bit. Like duration could be like bit 2 or whatever. It don't gotta be that much. And so this is basically what we do. We rest and repeat it. So for this next part is we had the boot. So what we're gonna do is try to actually get the script now. So we're gonna actually get the script, and we're gonna just basically come in here, copy this. We're gonna come to our Alright, so we're gonna go to Google AI. And I like to use Google AI for my script. Y'all can use Huma. I heard people use Huma. There's a lot of AI softwares out there they use as free tools, but for me, I'm gonna use Google AI because it aligns with my niche, and I don't want to switch over my voiceover yet. Because if I switch over my voiceover, then it will mess up for the viewers. The viewers know the authenticity that I built up, so I'm using one voice. So voiceover per channel helps you not to get zero view gel. So it stops you from getting zero view gel, and yeah. So we go up to here, we go to Google AI. We go to view history, and then we want to basically like go to dashboards, and we want to basically go to voiceover part. Alright, so yeah, we want to go to text to voiceover, and we want to go to like Gemini, whatever we want to use Gemini. We go to single, and then we basically paste our script here, and then we can say fast tone, fast, pace, good tone. So we basically come in here, and then what I like to do is we like to use Archer. I don't know if y'all know him, but we like to use Arch. Arch, his voice, like, he does it so well.
What sparks your interest?
He does it so well, then and we go to here, and we remove all the spaces. So I tell people, bro, when you get the scripts, it's important you just remove all the spaces part. So whatever is a space like through the script, this helps with the and then I'm gonna show you how to remove all the silences. So yeah, so we're gonna basically get the script. We're remove every space right here. So we're gonna come up, remove the space, remove this part, remove the space. We're just going to basically just do this rest and repeat this. So yeah, and like this is a repeatable strategy. Like you could use this for any niche. Like military niche works well, and it works. The strategy works well for any niche: soccer, baseball, tennis, long form. They all work the same, but short form and long form. Short form depends on state to watch and AVD, and long form depends on AVD and comments and stuff. But yeah, so we go to here, we go to this average percentage view. Same thing, but there's just different lengths. But yeah, so we just go to here, we go to arch, and then we get the script. The script is we start the script off with the U.S. Army. The U.S. Army gave us like the most. You want to start off like with a good pacing, so you want to start off with a strong hook. If it's not a strong hook, like what I mean by hook, this is the hook part right here. So this is where the hook stop at, like right basically through here. So this is basically where the hook stop at, the first 30 seconds. So this is the first 30 seconds right here to here. So yeah, so that's basically where the hook is started.
The U.S.
Hopefully
Army
it's better.
gave them the most advanced gear in the world, but soldiers were still stuffing their boots with cardboard just to stay alive. In the mud of Vietnam, the Viet Cong used a weapon that didn't need a single bullet.
So we basically come to download, and we download the chat, and then we go to CapCut, and then we edit the CapCut, and then we go to here, and then we basically, so what I like to do too is before we do that, I like to go to a, and I don't know if y'all noticed, but I like to go to a remove silence remover tool, and there's like free ones online, so I just like to go to here, and I go to remove silence. And it's basically remove all the silence that's in the video and the audio, so that way it can make sure we get a viral short. So we go to try for free. There's free ones out there, whatever version. But yeah, so I want to upload my file. So we go to here, and we go back to the voiceover file we had. So we go back up to the voiceover file. We go to here. And we basically just drag it here, and then we upload it, and then it's going to like remove all the silences part. So we're going to start processing. It's going to basically upload it. Processing, please wait. It's going to remove all the silences part so we can have the like the clean voiceover. So we can use it to get a viral short. Alright, so you see original and then clean.
The U.S. Army gave them the most advanced gear in the world, but the U.S.
But there's two ways we could do it. We could play it right here. We could play it if y'all want to learn how to.
Army
we go to here
gave them
and play
the
it.
most advanced gear in the
Go to
world.
network.
But soldiers
And we just highlight it, chat.
were still stuffing their boots with cardboard just to stay alive. Called bamboo spikes hit.
We go to track. And there's more tools we could use. If there's other free ones we could use. So right here, we could use this hunger. We could use a lot of them, chat. So if y'all don't want to sign up, bro, we could use this. We could even use this right here. But yeah, clean it out. That one's good. So yeah, that one was great. So we go to here. We basically just drag it here, and it basically removes all the silences. So it's remove silence and it's starting. But yeah, I basically just repeat this for all my viral videos I make.
With cardboard just.
Alright, so if y'all don't know what I just did, bro, I basically, so here's what I just did. So I basically went to my network. So I don't want to feel like this is a crime right now, but I basically just went to here and I didn't sign up. And I don't want to seem like I'm gonna move my camera over so y'all can see it. Yeah, I'm too good at what I do. So I basically went over here.
U.S. Army gave them the
And I basically highlighted it, bro.
most advanced gear in the world. But
And I basically click sign up, and then I basically come to here, chat. I came to this part right here. I came to this part headers, and I went over to other. It's just other right here. We got other right here, JSV other. So we go to other right here, other media right here. We basically go to this part, and I double clicked it. So what I basically did, so let's exit this. So let's go to here. Let me show y'all again. So we go to this part. We inspect elements. We let it play.
The U.S. Army gave them the most
go to network.
advanced gear in the world, but soldiers were still stuffing their boots with cardboard just to stay alive.
We double click it. We go to media. And here go to file. So basically what we do is we go to here. And we import it here, and here go the whole wave.
Army gave them the most advanced gear in the world, but soldiers were still stuffing their boots with cardboard. In the mud of Vietnam, the Viet.
But yeah, that's basically what I did. I didn't want to make it seem like it was a crime, because it wasn't, bro. It was not no crime, what I just did. So I basically did my inspect elements all way, and I showed you how to do it. I told y'all gonna learn stuff y'all never seen before on these streams. So I want y'all to really stay tuned for it, because my methods are powerful. I do got great methods. So you see, I didn't have to sign up. I basically just cracked through it and got the whole file for free without the sign up. So I highlighted it, inspect elements it, basically went to sign up, but I didn't sign up at all. And I went to network right there, and then I double clicked and it gave me the whole file for free. See, like I said, y'all can try it on other sites if you want to. And good luck, bro. Like, it works. It works.
Vietnam.
That's the method. Alright, so if I wanted to right here, I could go to enhance voiceover, and I can enhance it, and then I could start removing the silent parts. So if I want to go to here, I can remove the silent parts, and it'll basically remove all my silent parts, like throughout the clip, the footage. So right here, so I go to this. So I basically go to this split. I delete this, and then I trim this up a bit. Yeah. So alright, for this part, alright, so for this part, we could go to image, and we could get more images from Google, whatever we need to do. But shit, like I said, chat, that's actually, I gave y'all that method. That's actually for staying throughout my stream. So if you was here to just see that little trick I did with inspect elements, bro, you deserved it, man. You stayed throughout the streams, bro. That's all I wanted for us. All I want y'all to stay here and learn and improve each knowledge with me, bro. So we go to here. We go to save image as. We go to here. We basically drag this clip. We can basically drag this part, drag this footage to here. And we can split it down, and then we can just split it up, turn it up a bit. And then for this part right here, we can basically add some grain to it, add like effects to it, add glares to it. Basically this, glare.
Called pun.
Yeah. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the subtitles. So we're going to text. We're going to go to audio captions. And we're going to generate as pro. And I'm going to show you how to get everything for free on there. So I ain't got to worry about paying for it. Oh, I don't got enough money. I got you, bro. I got you. So we basically scroll up to here. We zoom up. We basically go to templates. And we basically go to quick. Quick is what we could do. We can use quick. Quick works well. That shit works very well. It works well for like viral videos. For me, making like viral shorts.
The U.S. Army gave them the.
So I basically come in here, come to this part, and I basically like would trim it up a bit. I basically would trim it up a bit, and then for this part, I just trim it up a bit too. So we basically come in this, we trim it up a bit. We go to this. we trim this part up a bit, yeah, like that.
Stakes. Sharpened bamboo
Let's add that there.
spikes.
Yeah, like that.
The U.S. Army gave them the most advanced gear in the world, but soldiers were still stuffing.
But if we don't want to use this part of the subtitle, so we could basically go, we could Control Z it. We go back to templates, I believe, and there's a lot of caption templates on there we can use. Like there's a lot of them. So we go to here, we scroll down a bit. We go to quick. Yeah, they got quick right here. We could do.
But soldiers were.
We could use that part, or we could even use. There's a lot of quick versions we could do, so we could even search it up. So if you want to search it up and make things easier, we come here quick. And then here go all the templates about to show up. Like right here. But I'll usually use a generic stuff. So we basically go to here. Yeah, I'll basically use the generic stuff. So I'll basically scroll down, go to quick. And we got that quick.
But soldiers were still stuffing their boots with cardboard just to stay alive. The mud of Vietnam. The Viet Cong used a weapon that didn't need a single bullet. They were called punt.
Alright, so we go to quick. Yeah, and there's a lot of them we can use. We can use the quick. We use quick. There's a lot of them we can use. Yeah, make sure I always give credit. So we scroll over to that, and there's a few of them like we use that, but we're going to use, for example, this quick version right here. This worked well because I know that this works well because this works well for Valve video. So we scroll up a bit, put that right there.
Soldiers were still stuffing their boots.
All right, so for the basic part, we could change the font. So if y'all want to change the font, go ahead and change it. There's a lot of pro version fonts. There's a lot of great fonts here we could use, like a lot of. I'll just try to use a pro version one. I wouldn't use one that look like weird. I'll use one that look actually decent. That look neat. Because you need one for the viewers to read. But yeah, there's airtight new bold. There's a lot of them we can use.
Boots with cardboard.
Yeah, there's airtight new bold. Yeah, and there's a lot of, we could use buck. We could basically use that one right here
to stay alive. The mud of Vietnam.
So it looks just like that. Yeah, it looks neat just like that. So we can basically use that. That looks just like what the competitor does. Swear to God, I do. So we can basically, if we want to adjust it, make our adjustments longer and then make the grain, like to the length right here. We can make it to the length.
Sharpened bamboo.
And if we want to make it like moving, we could basically split here at this dot, and then we could basically move it. So we could basically move it, make it like that, moving to that part, and then make it move it like to that part, and then we can make it move into that part. To like showing the guns, yeah, the guns part. That's basically how we do it. And then for this part right here, we could basically make it like moving to that part, and then we got all the moving spots.
Bamboo spikes hidden. The U.S. Army.
Basically like that. And then if we want to like zoom it up a bit more, we could zoom it up. We could split this, and then we can mirror this. So if we want to mirror this part, we can mirror this layer right here.
Soldiers were.
And we get like add a transition in between here. Like we got filters. There's a lot of them. We got like moody, like we got uncessed, so we go to right here. So we got effects. Yeah, we can use effects. We can use glow. There's glow we can use. We use effects glow. We go to here. We could just change this up a bit. All right, so we go to up to here and we turn this up a bit, chat. We got it like that.
Sharpened bamboo spikes. The U.S. Army gave them the most advanced gear in the world, but soldiers were still stuffing their boots with cardboard just to stay alive. The mud of Vietnam. The Viet Cong used a weapon that didn't need a single bullet. They were called punji stakes. Sharpened bamboo spikes hidden. The U.S. Army.
All right, so for that part is that voiceover done? Yeah, it ends off right there. So for that part is we can add the sound effects. So what we need is the sound effects. We need the sound effects and music. Basically, so I'm gonna basically come and search, and I need the sound effects and music, everything we need to do. So I'll ask it. So, what sound effects and music do I need for this? And we basically use CapCut. Like everybody use CapCut to go viral. There's no secret to it, bro. All you could just basically do is stay as consistent with CapCut and improve each sort. That's basically what you could do. And like I said, CapCut would be the reason why I brought these channels up so big to millions of views. But yeah, hold on, pause. But if y'all want to keep your channels a secret, keep it private between your friends or your group chat, go ahead, bro. I wouldn't say tell everybody about your, because it brings jealousy, negative, bro. You know how people get in the road. When they see you doing well, they start hating on you, try to down you. So, like, if you want to leave your channels private and you feel you don't want to tell everybody about it, you leave them private, bro. Go ahead, do you, bro. You're you. Nobody can control your you for who you are. Remember that. You're you for who you are, bro. You could do it. Remember that. Nobody could control you or try to make you something you don't want to be. You're you. Alright, so we basically go to whoosh and we basically go to this. And we just get a whoosh sound effect from Google. I believe we can use. Yeah, we get a whoosh sound effect from Google. Alright, you see, we got a free download, and Pixel Bay is what got all the great sound effects. Epic, simple. So we use simple whoosh. We're gonna basically use simple whoosh. And we basically drag it like to the beginning of the first starting of the footage. Alright, so we basically drag it over to the first starting of the footage. We go to here.
The U.S. Army gave them the most advanced.
So I basically just come in here for like the music. And it knows what like metal clean, and it knows what like what works. So we go to here, metal clean, and it basically knows what work like. But mainly what you want to do is make sure you got a good title. So we didn't have to give credit note because we use Google. We use everything off Google. We didn't use YouTube for clip searching. When you do this, bro, this is really a copyright free use. You don't gotta worry about you getting taken down. I'm pretty sure everybody on Google wouldn't care. They wouldn't care. The people on YouTube will care because you gotta give them credit because they are the ones who recorded the footage, and some of them be jackasses. I'm sorry for my language, but yeah, some of them be jackasses, and they get mad about the footage when you use their footage, and they make it like they will try to take your channel down, get you strikes. It's like a lot of them be jackasses. I feel like it when you're blowing up, it's jealousy, bro. It's all jealousy, bro.
Here in the world.
And I feel like sometimes it could be a money thing too. So we basically come to here, we go to Google, and then we basically go to like a Pixel Bay got some minute music we use, and we just go to here and we just download this music right here. So it could be 1 minute, but we're gonna trim it down like 20 seconds, you know. So we just rinse and repeat this for every clip, and yeah, it works every single time. So this was the full course. I wanted to take out step by step how to do it. I wanted to actually, and before we end this, I'm not in the stream just yet. So we're gonna go to here and we're gonna trim this down.
The world, but But soldiers were still stuffing their boots with cardboard just to stay alive. The mud of Vietnam. The Viet Cong used a weapon that didn't need a single bullet.
So we could basically trim it down right here for this.
Single bullet. They were called punji stakes. Sharpened bamboo spikes hidden.
And then for this part right here, if you want to add like animations to the text, you could do that. Like you go to text, you go to text, you go to effects, you go to captions. There's a lot of cool stuff in like. Yeah, and we could do tracking too if we wanted to. We could like start tracking it with the arrow. That's basically how all the gurus blow up their channel. Like, everything I'm telling y'all, they basically use CapCut, bro. There's nothing else to it, bro. So we go to effects, we go to animations, we go to captions, and then we could basically start adding like a multi-glow to our captions if we wanted to make it like pop out more.
The U.S. Army gave them the most advanced gear in the world. But soldiers were still stuffing their boots with cardboard just to stay alive. The mud of Vietnam.
And then for like the middle part, so for this part right here, so if we want to split it down to this part, and you don't want to apply it to all, you could just hit that right there, and then for this part, you uncheck that, and then you gotta you could add like a stroke. So if you want to add like an animation, you could do it for this one. So we basically come over there, and we could basically like get an animation. So we want to use this one. I'll say use like the I'll say use only the ones. You don't like use too many because it could fuck up the video. It could fuck up like the subtitles itself. So we go to here and we basically like minimize and make it a little bit smaller. So we basically drag it over and make it a little bit smaller, and we have it like that. So what I like to do too is I like to go to pattern, and I like to like go to T right here, and I like to like lower cases, go to there's cases. I like to up this a bit, up this a bit. It just depends. So we go to here, up this a bit, up this a bit. We could go to scroll down and then we could basically trim this over a bit, and then we could highlight this part right. So if we didn't, we could highlight this part, and we could like put this to like blue, whatever. So we go to here, highlight. We go to blue. We basically highlighted the blue. That's how we do it.
That didn't need just to stay alive. The mud of Vietnam. The Viet Cong used a weapon that didn't need a single bullet. They were called punji stakes. Sharpened bamboo spikes hidden. The U.S. Army gave them the most advanced gear in the world. But soldiers were still stuffing their boots with cardboard just to stay alive.
So this is basically what we do. And then if we want to start tracking it, so if you want to track, if you basically want to like put like the if you want to track it or put circle effects, this is basically my way of doing it. So I'll go to Google. I'll go to circle effects, and I'll basically find like a circle effect that's red. So I'll go to Google, I'll type in red circle effects, and they got a lot of PNG ones, like free ones. So I'll go to Google, and this is why I found like the circle PNG ones. And we can use these in like for a short. So this is basically what the gurus be using to go viral. So yes, we go to here. Alright, so we basically go to here. We basically go to this. Yeah, or we could just open it up. Go to Shutterstock. Or there's two ways we could do it. We go to here to this one, and we could just download this one right here. So this will be the transparent one, right? Yep, this will be the transparent one. So all we just do is we go to free download, and it's going to free download it, and then we drag it onto our CapCut, and then we could start tracking it. So if you want to track it, so we go to here, we drag it to the top. I like to drag mine to the top. Y'all can put yours at the top, and then for the tracking part is we come to the tracking. So
Army gave them the most advanced gear in.
So if you want to track him right here, if you want to just track him. Go right here, we go to tracking, go to here, motion tracking, start. And it's going to basically track them, but what I like to do too,
gear in the world. But
so what I like to do too, sometimes the tracking fucks up, so if that does happen, and if it might happen to you, so all you could basically do is come over here. So when it's tracking, do that part, and then where the clip is like where the clip is moving at, so you could drag that over here, and then when it's starting to move, like he's starting to come in, you could start like moving into the direction so where it's following him. So you could minimize it too. If you want to minimize it and make it little like that, you can make it little like that, and you start dragging it over, and then we can make it little like that. That's basically how the gurus do it, and then I feel like they add, so when they're done, yeah, that part's done. So yeah, they move it over. Alright, so I feel like when they do the tracking, I feel like that makes it pop more. And I feel like when they do the tracking too, they add like the go effect to the tracking. So they basically go to here, they add the go to it, and this is what makes it like pop more.
Most advanced gear in the world.
Bro, my family be worrying about the wrong things, bro. I swear to God. Alright, so let's go to effect.
U.S. Army gave them the most advanced gear in the world.
And then you see that go. That's how you really do what the gurus was at. And I'm sorry, gurus, to leak your way, but it had to come to a point where I had to do this laugh. And I got a lot of calls, people telling me I sold my soul, which I ain't. I ain't do that. I never did. I'm just getting this good at YouTube automation. I've been practicing a lot, and I've been trying to better my knowledge of me showing people ways to make these viral videos. Add some grain. I like to get some grain and add some grain to it. Use to leak that way, but it had to come to a point where I had to do this laugh.
Kong used to.
And we can basically do this for the subtitles too. If y'all want to do the part for the subtitles, we basically come over to subtitles and we could basically like add the go to it. Add the go to it, I believe, and then we can make this a little bit larger. And then we go to mask, and then we can mask it out. So we go to here, mask. We make this a little bit little, and we go to this. We rest right. Oh, whoa. All right, so we go. Whoa, yeah, that's crazy. All right, so let's go to down here, and we can add in a feather, however you want to do it. We could just basically make it like that.
The U.S. Army gave them the most advanced.
Yeah, we could basically like make it to both. However you want to do it, we could just make it to like for however you want to do it. We could do both. But what I like to do too is I like to come to this part, and I just like to turn this go down a bit so it don't be too much.
Most advanced gear in the world, but soldiers were still stuffing their boots with cardboard just to stay alive. The mud of Vietnam, the Viet Cong used a weapon that didn't need a single bullet. They were called punji stakes, sharpened bamboo spikes hidden.
Yes.
The U.S. Army gave them the most advanced gear in the world.
Alright, so what I like to do too is I like to add like the watermark too. So, and then for the starting of it, you could make. So if this goes too much right now for the starting of it, you could split this part right here, split it, and then you could turn this down a bit. So if it's too much, turn this down to like 9 or like whatever. Make it like 3. Yeah, 3 is cool. Yeah, and then we got it like that. So it looks just like it's how it's supposed to be. So it came out to be great. And then if you want to add arrows to it, you can add arrows pointing at the ones in the background if you want to. But for that part, we're not going to do that. Cause yeah, so this stream has been long enough. But yeah, and it's not ending no time soon. It's not ending. No, I gotta still tell them more ways to how they're going to do this. So
the U.S. Army gave them the most advanced gear in the world, but soldiers were still stuffing their boots with cardboard just to stay alive. The mud of Vietnam.
And then if you wanna freeze this part right here, like freeze this part of the clip, you can freeze it. So we basically come in here, we freeze it, we split this part, we go to here, we split this too right here, we split it. we'll basically go to mirror. We'll basically freeze it like that, and that's how you freeze it. So, yeah, so that's basically how you really do that. But I'm not gonna do that right there, so I'm gonna Control Z that back. But that's how you freeze that. So I'm basically use what I got. So yeah, bro. And like I said, it's just rest and repeating, and it's just staying as consistent with it. If you can't, and I know some of y'all are probably still not gonna take action, but which is fine. But we go to filters. The ones who take action would be the ones who be rich, and the ones that have stuff years later. So the ones that really take action and listen. So yeah, so we go to here, we go to filters, we add this filter.
Gear in the world. But soldiers were still stuffed.
Alright, so for this part is we go to here. We go to combat, man. We just highlight this. So yeah, YouTube sometimes needs some time. It will start text pooling, but yeah. So we just basically go to add text right here. Go to add text. All right, so we just add the text right here at this part. So we scroll this down a bit. Alright, so we basically go to system, go to stroke, whatever y'all want to use. It's up to y'all. So we just rest and repeat this, and we put on a stroke. So if that do happen, chat, which CapCut crashed it, holy, but it's cool. We got all our layers, everything was saved. Right? We got everything. So yeah, so that's basically how you do it. And I just rest and repeat this for like all my viral videos. So when I'm finding viral videos, let's reopen CapCut. So CapCut's reopening. Alright, so we basically go back to our old project right here we just did. Yeah, and it all sometimes needs some time to test pool. So if you're short and stuck at 1K views, give it a few hours, it might go up. Once you start posting more, and I'll say post every 24 hours, every 24 to like 40 hours. So after that one short is done test pooling, fully test pooling, then you start posting the next one. Alright, so for this one, let's go down a bit. Let's change the font, like, on this one. So let's change the font to, I believe, Elephant. Elephant will work well. And then we make this a little bit smaller, I believe. Make this a little bit smaller. We scroll down a bit, and then we could just turn this opacity down a little bit. Alright, so we click Control Z. We scroll up, go to right here. Make this a little bit like that, and then we have it like that. So we go to opacity, we turn this down a bit.
The most advanced gear in the world. But soldiers were.
Alright, so for this part is we go to here. When we highlight all this, we go to create compound clip. And we create that compound clip. Let's Control Z that, by the way. Alright, so let's put this right here. We do create compound and we arrow this down a little bit.
Soldiers were still stuffing their boots with cardboard.
Alright, so we go to videos. And we go to motion blur. I believe we turn this all the way down to 0. And then it's going to put it in the file direction. I'm going to tell you how we're going to rename the file. So it's going to basically save it to there. So we're going to wait until this is get done. But yeah.
Stuffing their boots with cardboard just to... The U.S. Army gave them the most advanced gear in the world, but soldiers were still stuffing their boots with cardboard just to stay alive. The mud of Vietnam. The Viet Cong used a weapon that didn't need a single bullet. They were called punji stakes. Sharpened bamboo spike.
So alright, so it's going to basically save it and we just wait for it to save.
The U.S. Army gave them the most advanced gear in the world, but soldiers were hidden. The U.S. Army.
So yeah, so we just wait for it to save and yeah. So we could basically rewatch it right here.
Gave them the most advanced army, gave them the most advanced in the world. But soldiers were still stuffing their boots with cardboard just to stay alive. The mud of Vietnam. The Viet Cong used a weapon that didn't need a single bullet. They were called punji stakes. Sharpened bamboo spikes hidden. Justice.
Yeah, so basically you just improve each video and just stay consistent. Alright, I'm in your chat. The channel's is cooked with two strikes. Nah. Only one strike. They removed the other one. He didn't reply in time. He didn't reply. No, he didn't reply in time, the owner. So YouTube ended up removing it. Which, because, bro, he can't, bro, when they send him emails, what could you really say? Like, I follow all the guidelines. I didn't do nothing wrong. There's nothing you could really say. Like, when them emails being sent from YouTube, the owners not going to reply to that. Because they know they're going to be in the wrong. I'm telling you, they won't reply to that shit. You know, because they know that they're going to be in the wrong. Yeah, YouTube's going to start pushing it. It's test pulling. Alright, yeah, it's test pulling, bro. So we're gonna let it test pull. And I feel like that short just hit 2K. Yeah, it hit 2K. Let's go to lifetime right here. Yeah, so that short's going up. Alright, so for this part, we just wait on it. Yeah, what's good? I said, what's the filters? This. All right, so yeah, let's go. 66%. It's loading, so we just wait on it. But yeah, 74, 75, and it's gonna do its thing. It's in our channel ain't cooked. All right, so it's in motion burst. So all right, so it's, now we gotta go to here. So we'll go to CapCut. Open file location. Go to. All right, so we go to here. So I'll go 02.1. Captions, go to open. I don't know where that's at. I'm trying to find out the method, chat. So where did it save it at, bro? When I go to open file location, I was supposed to go to open right here, open and then cautions. I don't see where it's at, bro. I see data. I see plugins. It would be like motion blur. I don't see it popping up. Unless I re-clicked it, bro. I re-clicked it, and then I re-clicked it again. Yeah, I don't see it popping up, chat. You might be cooked. Yo, is this a newer version of CapCut? Yeah, we might be cooked, bro. GG's.
Cardboard just...
We could Control Z and go back. We could leave it there. But we might be cooked, though. What version of CapCut is this? I need the newer version. Yeah, the newer version worked well. It's the version, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's that older shit. Let's go back, Control Z. Leave it, leave it, leave it. Leave it, leave it, leave it. So I need the newer version. I need the newer version. Alright, so, yeah, so it's a setup wizard is running. Oh. Yeah, so it's basically going to set it up. It's going to give us the newer version. Yeah, I need this newer version, bro. That oldest, I can't use no oldest version, bro. I don't think this method work. I don't think this method I'm doing work for any older version. I need the newer one. The method I'm doing. I'm doing a method, bro. Everything I do on stream is a method. Well, it's a method I'm putting together, bro. A method. Well... Well, if you don't want to watch my methods, then unsubscribe, bro. I do what the gurus do. Same thing they do. The flex methods, show results. That's all I do all day. Basically, you can call me a guru. I wouldn't care. It don't get to me, bro. I know I'm a guru. We got the cautions. We were supposed to go to motion blur, but it ain't there. It's because we got down with this newer version, probably. It's because of version, I'm telling you, bro. So if we exit out of it, we can see where they exported at. Let's go to file location. Let's go to export. Nah, it's this other PC that I'm on. I might gotta switch over back to my main. My main one, it works very well, but it's because of the versions. I'm using different versions right here. I hate to be wrong, you're right, but we gotta wait. So I'm gonna just basically have to close this. Close this right now. Close it. Close it. Close it. Close all of it. Close it. Close it. Close it. And we know where the file was saving at, right? Damn. I'll go to this PC. There's so many ways we could do it, man. We go to this PC working, and then it will put us right over at the folder, right? Right over at this part right here. Alright, so let's close this, bro. Let's close it. Yo, did it download? Bro, this is crazy, bro. I can't believe it. I just can't believe that it did all that. I might really gotta look up a YouTube YouTube video on how to do this shit. Well, there's many videos out there, many methods. It's just like I gotta look up a YouTube. Probably I gotta look up a YouTube video. You're right. Man, there's a lot of videos out, bro. I see a lot of them. All right, so we got one.
अगर मैं आप ओपन करनी है, आप देख सकते हैं कि होती है। ये स्टेप्स इस प्रोसेस में थोड़ा वक्त लग। अगर आपको समझ ना आए तो कैपक्यूट के अंदर में एक्सपोर्ट करने के लिए कैपकट में ऑफिशियल ऐप ओपन करनी है। ये है और अब मैं
Nah, Indians are smart as hell. I didn't know you do that.
जिनकी आपको
They're smart.
ये स्टेप्स मिस मत कीजिएगा क्योंकि ये आपके लिए बहुत अहम।
I think he saved me, bro. Let's see.
जब ये प्रीमियम इफेक्ट्स और कैप्शन अप्लाई हो जाए और अगर मैं इसे एक्सपोर्ट करने जाऊं तो
I think this Indian saved me, chat. Hold up.
प्रो अकाउंट की जरूरत होगी क्योंकि मैंने सारे प्रीमियम फीचर्स इस्तेमाल किए हैं। इसलिए सिंपली बैक टू एडिट बटन पर क्लिक करें। अब आपको अपने प्रोजेक्ट की सारी फाइल्स को सिलेक्ट करना है। इसके लिए कीबोर्ड से Ctrl+A दबाएं ताकि सब कुछ सिलेक्ट हो जाए। अब फाइल्स पर राइट क्लिक करके क्रिएट कंपाउंड क्लिप पर क्लिक करें। फिर दोबारा उसी फाइल पर राइट क्लिक करके प्री प्रोसेस कंपाउंड पर क्लिक करें।
Alright, so we go to here.
सिलेक्ट करना है। इसके लिए कीबोर्ड से Ctrl+A दबाएं ताकि सब कुछ सिलेक्ट हो जाए। अब फाइल्स पर राइट क्लिक करके क्रिएट कंपाउंड क्लिप पर क्लिक करें। फिर दोबारा
Create
उसी फाइल
compound
पर
clip, go to
राइट क्लिक
video.
करके प्री प्रोसेस कंपाउंड पर क्लिक कर दें। इस प्रोसेस में थोड़ा वक्त लग सकता है। ये इस बात पर निर्भर करता है कि आपकी वीडियो कितनी लंबी है। जब ये 100% हो जाए तो टाइमलाइन पर किसी भी जगह क्लिक कर दें। इसके बाद लेफ्ट साइड में आपको प्रोजेक्ट की लोकेशन
The US
मेरे केस में प्रोजेक्ट का नाम है 6231, तो हमें वही लोकेशन खोलनी है। इसके लिए स्टार्ट बटन पर क्लिक करें और रन सर्च करें। रन ओपन होने के बाद उसमें ऐप डेटा टाइप करें 231, तो हमें वही लोकेशन खोलनी है। इसके लिए स्टार्ट बटन पर क्लिक करें और रन सर्च करें। रन ओपन होने के
So we're gonna run. Nah, this Indian's smart, bro. Yo, the Indians are smart. App data.
बाद उसमें ऐप डेटा टाइप करें। अब कैपकट का फोल्डर ढूंढें और उसे ओपन करें। फिर यूजर डेटा फोल्डर में जाएं और वहां प्रोजेक्ट। अब दोस्तों बीच वाला ड्राफ्ट फोल्डर खोलें। अगर आपको समझ ना आए तो कैपक्यूट के अंदर प्रोजेक्ट डिटेल्स देख सकते हैं। इसके बाद अपने प्रोजेक्ट वाले फोल्डर को खोलें। मेरा है 6231। फिर रिसोर्सेज फोल्डर खोलें और फिर डिटेल्स देख सकते हैं। इसके बाद अपने प्रोजेक्ट वाले फोल्डर को मेरा है 6231। फिर रिसोर्सेज फोल्डर खोलें और फिर तो दोस्त
Oh! It was right there. And yo, that Indian's a W. Nah, he's a W. Nah, bro, he's a W, bro. Nah, he's a W, bro. I gotta give him a shout out, bro. I gotta give him a shout out, bro. I gotta give him a shout out, bro. He saved the day, I think. So hold up, let's go to here.
लेकिन इसे फुल एचडी में एक्सपोर्ट करने के लिए कैपकट में ड्रैग करके छोड़ें और जो पहले कंपाउंड क्लिप बनाया था उसे डिलीट कर दें। तो आखिरकार अब आप इस वीडियो को एचडी क्वालिटी में बिना किसी प्रो अकाउंट, लेकिन इसे फुल HD 3.1। फिर रिसोर्सेज फोल्डर खोलें और फिर चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलिएगा ताकि मैं आप फिर रिसोर्सेज फोल्डर खोलें और
Bro, he's a W.
तो दोस्त
Alright, so we just wait. This method work right here too. Nah, he's a W, bro. Alright, so let's try to drag these on in here. Let's drag these in here. Importing material. Alright, so let's delete this. Yo, let's delete this. Let's create compound and then let's wait for the compound to finish. We go to video, we go to videos. We go to motion blur and then we turn this motion blur all the way down. And then we do this. So it's going to basically turn it down and then it should save it here. I basically need cautions. Oh, yeah, motion blur. And then this is where it's at. Wow. That's crazy. And the video's really right here, right? That's a new method.
The U.S. Army gave them the most in Vietnam. The Viet Cong.
Alright, so chat, we ended it off with a good note, bro. So we're gonna get this posted on YouTube and we're gonna end the stream, bro. I hope y'all did like the stream. I do gotta give my boy a shout out before we do end. So yeah, so basically y'all just rush and repeat the method. I'm probably be live tomorrow. This is the full course, free course. It come with a way how you get it for CapCut for free. We ain't never gotta pay for it, bro. So yeah, so like I said, if you do like these streams, be sure to share it out with your family members. I don't care, but people tell me I sold my soul to become this famous. I don't pay no attention. I don't pay no attention for real, bro. We up here to get straight to the business, bro. We ain't up here to play no games. They know every time I go on live, I record. I'm up here for get straight to the point. Alright, so we're gonna upload. Alright, so I'm gonna just have it give me the description and title. Alright, so chat, we just copy this title over to here. So we go to here. We copy it to here. We paste it here. But yeah, like I said, bro, these methods are powerful. I just showed y'all on how to get CapCut for free, and I'm gonna be giving a shout out to my bro. I'm gonna switch over and then we're gonna review it off my other PC. We go to No Made for Kids. We go to Yes. We go to Education. We put no tags. Private this. We basically posted it. Alright, so we private it, and we basically go over to here, and we're gonna basically post the chat. So let's move over.
It's called junk.
Alright, so for this, we go to air drafts. Alright, I posted it. Alright, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to incognito mode tab.
The U.S. Army.
Alright, we're gonna go to incognito mode tab. We're gonna go to here. We're gonna launch a VPN. Alright, so yeah, chat, we if y'all ask me what VPN, here go to VPN, bro. I don't want to leak the IP, but yeah, that's the VPN. Then we duplicate it and then we let it run it. So yeah, so let me switch over to PC and show y'all that it's doing that. Alright, so let's go to here. Let's switch over. Alright, yo. Yo, chat, what's good? He said, brother, keep grinding, keep growing. Thank you. I needed that. Thank you. Alright, so chat, what I want to do, bro, is I want to say you shout out to India, bro. And I want to give you shout out to India. I love y'all, bro. Supporters out there, I love y'all, bro. But actually, one of y'all boys out there just saved my life through the stream, man. He saved me the stream. So, like I said, he is Indian. He did record this, so we're gonna actually. I'm gonna put his YouTube up on the screen, and I'm gonna give him a shout out before the stream ends, bro, because he actually just helped me get CapCut for free. And y'all could go watch this video. It works. The method works. And y'all follow my other steps that I was doing on my other PC. But one thing I could say, bro, is 7 months ago, 300,000 long form views is unreal. But like I said, he deserved it. His method helped. His method just saved me a lot. So like I said, bro, go over there, go show some love to it. That method is the truth over there. You could use it to make viral shorts without in the back CapCut, bro. But like I said, Indians is changing our life, bro. Man. So like I said, his method. You see, he got 600 comments, which he has 600 comments for a reason. 300,000 views. So, and he's Indian, by the way. But what? Like I said, this video helped me out a lot. It saved me. It's gonna save y'all. So make sure y'all go show some love to it. Go watch it, bro. But yeah.
Automatic subtitles.
But one thing I can say, bro, is we made it through this bitch. We made it through the stream. The stream was lit. Stream was lit, bro. So all the people who made it through it, you're a legend, bro. I love you, bro. But yeah, so like I said, bro, it's him over here, the Indian, bro. He saved me, bro. But y'all go show some love to his video right here, and it's his video. You use CapCut for free, pro. No login, no hack, and he literally showed you step by step how to do it. So, like I said, go show some love to him, bro. The best Indian YouTuber out right now to show how to get CapCut for free. Like I said, I love my Indian supporters. Lay out India, for real. So no login, no hack, and he really showed you step by step how to do it. So look, like I said,
मिस मत कीजिएगा तो मैंने सारे प्रीमियम फीचर.
Let me put the audio on the screen. So let me put some audio up on the screen for y'all so y'all can hear it. So hold up, shit. I'll be right back. Just hold up real quick. Let's put some audio up on the screen so they can hear it real quick. So yeah, I want y'all to hear it real quick. So let's get the audio up on the screen. Right there. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so we're about to get the audio up on the screen for y'all, chat. So yeah.
इस्तेमाल किए हैं चीज को हमेशा के लिए फ्री में अनलॉक कर सकते हैं ना कोई ट्रायल.
So this is the video right here. He showed us how to get CapCut for free. Like I could say, the Indians, they're changing people's life. One thing for sure, bro, is the Indians are goats. So like I said, big shout out to India, bro. He took me step by step through here, and we got through it. And I didn't think I was gonna get through it, but yeah. So that's basically what we look for. So for this version right here, is we go to this. Like I said, I run multiple channels out there and show my face. I'm going to be an all-time millionaire soon through all my channels through the years. People might not think of it. Tell them to fucking keep thinking that shit. You know what? Tell them, guess what? Tell them, guess what? Go chase rocks. Tell them, guess what? They can't stop my grind. So when it's all said and done, oh yeah, you stuck your moment until it was all said and done. Oh yeah, you ain't never thought I could do what I said. So yeah, so you see 38 right here, and we just like and engage with it, and that helps us to get that push like we did on the other PC on the VPN. So yeah, so you see a swipe through rate, it's gonna improve. But if we click it, we seen it.
The U.S. Army gave them the most advanced gear in the world, but soldiers were still stuffing their boots with cardboard just to stay alive. The mud of Vietnam. The Viet Cong used a weapon, single bullet. They were bamboo spikes hidden. The U.S.
So I brought out my other PC for y'all, and I showed y'all how to do it on my other PC. You just gotta rest and repeat it. You can rest and repeat this method, and I'll say start giving credit to the owners where you get the footage from. So if you're using their footage, just give them credit, because you don't want them taking down your footage. So like I said, we rest and repeat this part. But when we want to look for a competition right here, we just go to search our title, and we see that we always want to go for. I always tell my viewers wherever when you're searching to YouTube, go for low competition keywords. Like this is what we go for. You see, we outranked this video right here. We're outranking it. We're first place right now, which is great. So yeah, so I tell all my viewers that we want to always go for. So let's go to search right here. So let's go to search. Alright, so you see right here, it's search. You see overall score medium, high is 6,000. Right there, highest average 28,000 subscribers. So that's what we want to look for. We want to look for low competition titles, and we want to look for stuff that's already working. So AI, Gemini gave us this title, and we're first place.
The U.S. Army gave them the most advanced gear in the world.
You see it's 800. You see 800 views per hour, so it's going to keep going up. So, like I said, it's already at 100 views, bro. He said keep growing, keep shining, for sure. So, like I said, bro, is y'all keep repeating the method. Y'all do it too, not just me. I put all my viewers on, so like I said, bros, we keep growing, we grinding. They gonna look at the numbers and they gonna think what you think, bro. Let the streams, let the consistency speak for itself, bro. You can't take it back in time. So one thing I can say, bro, is I'm changing the game with all these streams, but so man, so like I said, bro, India, bro, I love y'all, bro. Big shout out to all the India supporters, bro. But so like I said, bro, let's see speed drop. I think I already seen Speed's video when he dropped it. Yeah, cause Speed's video, when Speed posts, he dropped it. I should speed my plans for 2026. Yeah. You see, now it's out. His videos are almost at 6,000 views. So that's basically where I'm starting at. I'm starting out right now with the Faceless channels, 5,000 views per short. And I'm basically starting there, so so you start low and you work your way up off consistency, and you let the algorithm knows where to push your videos, knows where to push everybody's videos, Speed videos, my videos, anybody's videos. So it's a big W. Speed. You see, Speed started low, 6,000 views. He started low like this when he was in the old 2K days. You start low. He started at 1K views, and then now he's gaining over millions every stream. So, you start low like this, chat. You see 6,000 views, right? You see this. You start low, it don't matter, and then you work your way up, and you fight through all the other view gel phases. So, if you learn all my methods through my streams, bro, your time is coming, bro. Your time is coming to blow up. You're gonna be as big as me, as big as Brim, as big as Devin Saniff, as big as all of us, and you're probably gonna work your way up to probably being a millionaire soon. So. So you're going to be on a level like if the stuff I teach right here, you're going to be on a level of Speeds, level to growing. You don't need as amount of subscribers. As long as you get these views, it's all that matters. Views win over everything. Subscribers only go for play buttons and ticks. You really don't get shit from that for real. So I just want y'all to feel motivated, man, and keep staying consistent, bro, and know that you're doing something right. So know that, and you're going to get hate no matter what, but I'm going to probably be back streaming tomorrow. So like I said, this guy ain't easy at all. I'm here to motivate, bro. We don't want no fucking ads, bro. No ad shit, bro. We don't want that shit, bro. We don't want that, bro. We don't want no ads. I don't care about the ads, bro. It's out of my screen. I don't want to pay for no ads, but so chat. That's basically what we do. So if y'all like that, bro, rest and repeat. The strategy. Speed's video started at 6,000 views. His video started low, and so it started low, and you work your way up off consistency, bro. Like I said, it's already at 100 views right there, this military one, so, So, like I said, we hit 100 views while we was live. While we was live, I showed you how to escape that 0 view jail mark, so, how to improve that hook, so, so like I said, bros, we rest and repeat these methods. The methods are great. The methods is probably gonna cook through the years, my streams, man, so, so one thing I can say, bro, is helping out. It's working. You see 7K views. It goes up hour by hour. It needs time for test pulling. Like when an album's test pulling, it needs time for test pull and test phase. But one thing I can say is I'm gonna see y'all later. And like bro said in the chat, keep growing. For sure, I'm gonna be way bigger than who I am today, bro. And a few years back, a few months later, consistency is key, bro. That's all I can say. So, like I tell you, bro, don't focus on subscribers. The views matter. You see, Speed's views started at 7,000 views, right? It's going up. So, like the album needs time, but once it find out right audience, bro, it knows every time where to push your videos to. Like it goes in that view zero state. Like Speed started low, I started low. We all start somewhere, bro. So if you don't got the amount of if you're not getting the amount of views that you're getting, you're gonna get it soon. Believe me, I got you. So like I said, it's not easy at all. You just rest and repeat. Use Photoshop for thumbnails, or you can hire a designer Upwork, or you can even do it yourself. Like this right here, this shit was done on Photoshop. literally this background was literally doing Photoshop easy. So yeah, so like I said, bro, is he literally got designers doing it. So like I said, bro, you don't got to do hard thumbnails like that. There's way easier ones, but once you learn it, bro, you learn short form, and then you work your way up to know what works for thumbnails, CTR, and you're gonna learn it through here. I improve. It was starting to become easy. I'm telling y'all, bro, that shit was starting to become easy. So we go to analytics, we go to content. Yeah, you see, it's going up. It's test pulling. So we all gonna know where to push it at. So yeah, so we can just get the next idea for tomorrow, and then we stay as consistent with it. So yeah, so we gave it the outlier list. We looked at the competition. We go for low competition keywords. That's low bid, so we can rank for it. But yeah, so like I said, so we look for repeatable strategy with AI. AI helps us out. This will improve. But yeah, so it's going test phase. So I mean, a test phase to go hour by hour, minute by minute with it. So that's basically what test phasing is. So I'm gonna see y'all probably tomorrow for the next stream. So yeah. So like I said, chat, is we just stay as consistent with it. I run multiple channels. I don't run one channel. People think I do. I run multiple, bro. So yeah. So if we go to studios right here, you can see I got one successful channel still taking off. I got my other pet one. I got this one right here. And you see 87 average percentage view. So the people that think I run channel right here, they're crazy, bro. But yeah, you see 81 average percentage view, and then the pets one I'll probably come back tomorrow. But yeah, so like I said, bro, is the game come with jealousy, bro. One thing I can say, it come with jealousy. I've been in the game for a minute, 10 years straight, YouTuber, 10 years straight. So yeah, like I said, I'm used to the hate comments. I'm used to all the negativity, bro. One thing I can say, the haters gonna ride for us no matter what. They gonna always be there for you, no matter what. They gonna be a part of TayReese game. If haters ain't in the chat saying, "Oh fuck you, this and that, you're here and that," they ain't motivate. They motivate me to go hard. You feel me? So if you ain't got hate, you ain't popping. So I got all these channels taking off at like one time right now, but yeah, this one's still getting views. That one. So yeah, so like I said, anything I sold my soul, I didn't, bro. I'm just as famous. I'm famous as fuck. I'm just as famous in Faceless brand and Faceless channels. I ain't never gonna post my face on it. So same thing Devin Sanif does, Romero does. A lot of us do. This is what we do for a living. So we're coaches. We got to sit on the camera and teach y'all ways to go. So yeah, like I said, see y'all next stream. He said, let's see the comments. Let's see the comments. Pop out comments. He said, yo, keep growing on my brother for sure. Let's pop out comments right here. So yeah. So what do you say in the comments? Let's read it. Control plus. So what do you say in the comments? He said the channel is cooked over 2 strikes now. No, we just give credit for now. We give credit and hope they don't strike us again. And we use the method I told you to do in this stream. So we go to here. This channel right here is cooked. Now we use the method I told. Keep growing, my brother. Appreciate you, bro. So I'm gonna pin your comment. Appreciate you. Keep growing, my brother. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna be way bigger in a few months if I keep it up and don't give up. So the stream is paused. Sorry, I was on my other PC now. Work on the attendance version. I will. But yeah, so I got a lot of channels taking off at the same time. But yeah, chat. So if y'all want to check me on Discord, go ahead, bro. Like I said, subscribers don't matter. Once you know where the outlier works and you know what works, it'll be easier for you to get those viral videos. So I'll probably be live again tomorrow. I'm gonna see y'all, bro. But yeah.